Yo, this is Ali P345, aka Ali Prawl. You ain't on any mission unless you rockin' with the vision.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Vision, Leaders of the New School. I'm Angel Antonio, sitting here with the talented Alejandro Prawl, aka Ali. Wanted to jump right into it. What advice or motto do you live by?
Man, that's a good question. Keep God first. I believe in good karma. I believe in doing good deeds. I feel like all those three things combined give you a good life.
What would you say distinguishes you from what most would refer to as competitors?
I'm not stuck in one style of music. I don't really get, like I can appreciate the most simplest form of music to the most, busiest form of music where it's just like, man, so much going on. And so I feel like when you can combine all those and kind of like, understand why, okay, like for instance, right, there's kids coming up that are like 8 years old. They might not be able to really understand a full blown out orchestra with, all this crazy arrangements and stuff like that. But they'll understand it goes down in D. And that beat probably took 5 minutes to make. So that's a big difference between something like that and something that takes weeks and months to create, you know what I mean? But when you understand that and you can make both of them and then you can find like a kind of meshing point, I feel like that's what I do. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a good in-between for that because I understand both worlds. The most simplest to the most difficult, and I, not to the horn, but I can do that. You know what I mean? So once you find balance, which is my whole thing, I live my life on balance. But that's another question.
Right.
But I think that's what makes me different, man.
Could you inform the viewers of some of the works you've had the pleasure of creating, of being a part of?
Award shows and different TV events. Usually I'm doing the music for it, like a performance. For instance, I did MTV Awards, the AMAs and stuff like that, with different artists. I didn't physically play, but I did the music behind it, which is called like arrangements and programming. So I know last year I did a lot of them. I did the song Bang Bang for Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, and Jesse James. So anytime they performed it, all that music was me. That was my arrangement. Nicki Minaj did another award show. She did her song Hey Mama. I was responsible for that, and I just did my first TV award show playing in a house band. Sunday just passed the TV Icon Award, TV Land Icon Awards, filmed here in LA, and my big brother, who's my mentor, Adam Blackstone, had me playing with him on auxiliary keyboard and doing arrangements. So that was awesome, man. If you don't know him, look him up. Adam Blackstone, Philly, me in here. He is, man, he's probably the biggest thing in live music. If you think of any major artist that you like, he's touched them. He has his hands in all of that, creating their music or award show, and he's just very influential to me. I've always wanted to work with him, and it's a blessing to have that now, you know what I mean, and I don't take it for granted. So, I've done a lot of that, and I'm a musical director as well. So, a lot of times that means like I deal with the artists and directly, and I put their show together from top to bottom with, with my team or with their management. So right now I'm with Jasmine Sullivan. I've been working with Ty Dolla $ign. I just did a Purple Rain tour with him. That was awesome. Shout out to Ty. I was with Neo for a quick little second. He's an awesome dude. Cool peoples. Our first tour was with J. Cole, right around when he dropped the Sideline Story, first album. So that was awesome, man. My first tour, and great people. You know what I mean? I still rock with them every now and then, filling in, helping out. So, a lot of those camps and people have helped me and molded me in a good way.
How were you discovered?
Honestly, I was discovered by this old lady in this Baptist church one day. I was singing with my family, and I kind of was tinkling with the keys. Like, I started playing keys late. Like, I'm 27. I've probably only been playing for 9 years. It just kind of happened overnight. I just started really late. But anyway, she heard me tinkling.
Practice makes perfect, guys.
Very much so. She heard me twinkling around and messing around. I'm trying to get my confidence up. She's like, man, you sound really good. I would love for you to come play for my little children's choir, or my youth choir at that time. And it was just like, I was scared. Like, what? Like, I can only play 3 songs, lady. Like, how you want me to do this? You know what I mean? And she just, poured into me and instilled a lot of good things. And, I prayed about it, and I just, did my thing. And from there, that was the beginning of my career as a musician.
It's amazing.
You know what I mean? I just came a long way from that, just, kind of trying to climb the ranks in Philly. Philly's in this tough place. but some of the best musicians in the world is there. I believe the best are there. So, you know, having that, you know, that upbringing and those people to feed off of, and go to this jam session and this guy's house to work with him. And I used to go to rehearsals for Jill Scott every summer for like 3-4 years straight. That's how I met Adam Blackstone, through my big brother Eric Wortham, who's actually playing with Adele on keys. Anytime you see Adele, you see a dark-skinned dude from Philly, it's my man. That's my brother Eric Wortham, man. He's also phenomenal pianist and producer, but he's, you know, big inspiration to me. But, you know, through just different connections, man, you know, just making relationships with people and you know, having good character, because you can be great at music, man. You can be great. That's awesome. But if I can't hang around you, if I can't just talk to you about other stuff, you're probably not gonna want to hang around me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, that's one thing I learned is like, you gotta be personable and be cool off your instrument, because that's how you really get to the next level. People gotta like you. Yes. You know what I mean? So since, you know, that was able to happen for me, I was, you know, going to rehearsal, meeting all the top musicians in the world, not even knowing who they were at the time. They talking about people that toured with Madonna, Prince, Michael Jackson, everybody, and they just, you know, pouring into me, and I'm learning and grinding and whatever, and it just kind of happened, man. You know, when you just sow them good seeds and, you know, keep a good name. That's what I'm big on too, man. My name is all I got.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I can't, you know, can't burn any bridges or anything like that. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I mean? It goes a long way.
What creative strategies did you use to execute and get to this point in your career?
I think I had a few, man. Gotta start off with saying keeping God first. You know what I mean? He's the most important thing in my life. You know what I mean? I'm not always in church and always whatever, super whatever, but you know what I mean? I have a relationship with him, and he's blessed me.
That's right.
Nobody said, like, I know he's blessed me. You know what I mean? Like,
me too.
So that's big and important to me. And then, you know, finding balance. If you have balance in different pockets of your life, man, it goes far. You know what I mean? Because you're not, when you have, okay, your music life's going straight, but your home life is stressful. This life is out of whack. You don't have balance, you're going to be messed up, man. Yeah. So I try to find that, you know what I mean? I make sure I have it in everything that I do, you know what I mean? So that way I can focus when it's time to focus and do what I need to do and execute. So I believe balance is the key to a lot of things, man. You know, you can apply it to everything. You can't tell me there's nothing you can't apply that word to.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm a firm believer in that. And social media, using different, you know, outlets. You know what I mean? Because that we didn't always have that now. But I used to, at first, I used to just show up at every event. Because, you know, Philly used to be popping. It's still popping, but it used to have so much happening. You know what I mean? But out of sight, out of mind is a real thing. I was taught that. So when you're always popping up and you're good at what you do, people like you, it just kind of starts to happen. And, you know, they're like, yo, Carl, that's why Ali. Yeah, come on. Oh, he's here. You know, why not? I don't have to call so-and-so. He's like, you know, I don't even remember anybody. You know what I mean? Like, it happens like that. So I started there and, you know, just, you know, meeting the right guys and, like, you know, going to learn from them and whatever, and just being in the circle. But then social media happened, and it's like, man, you can brand yourself now. You know what I mean? I'm starting to really go hard on that now.
Ali, I'd like for you to explain to the viewers something you understand clearly, but it's difficult to learn.
Especially in the music industry. Business is everything. A lot of people get in, or they're, you know, initially just kind of like green, so they, you know, they depend on relationships only and on people's word. No, because your best friend will do you wrong. Let alone somebody you just met that's gonna be your lawyer or something like that. People get screwed over every day. Big stars still, big producers still. So your business is everything. You know what I mean? You can't be afraid to talk business because you're scared of, you know, burning bridges, or, you know, them trying to like blackball you, something crazy. Get your contract signed and your lawyer to look over what you have to do, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's important because, you know, you're in this to make money too and to live a good life. But you can't do that if your business is crazy. You know, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have, you know, eyes on your own contracts and LLCs, whatever you want to call it, it's important, man. That's a lot of people. Your dad, he told me one day, I was thinking about getting a pub deal. He's like, man, make sure you know, you do this and do this and this and that and this and that, and get certain things back. You know, I can't remember the word right now, but, you know, he dropped some knowledge on me on some joints, because if I didn't know, I wouldn't have known, and I could have took an L. You know what I mean? Like, so those little hints, it matters, man. Know your business, yo, because in the long run, it goes a long way.
One last thing, what's the vision? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years, man. I see myself still in the live music industry to a certain extent, but more so in production heavy. You know, a lot of placements in, and you know, also starting other businesses. I believe in having multiple streams of income. Like no real billionaire only has one stream of income. They just don't. You know what I mean? So I believe in investing and using that money from production and from the live stuff to get into other things. You know, it could be water, it could be technology. I want to have all that. You know what I mean? 'Cause I've never wanted to be filthy rich. I'm not really tripping on being a billionaire. You know what I mean? I just want to be comfortable. And since I was a kid, bro, I promise you, so I was like 8 or 10. So, man, I just want to be comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Because more money, more problems is real.
Yeah, definitely.
Believe it or not, you know what I mean? And I just want to get to the point where all my bills I don't have to think about bills, they're just taken care of, and I can just think about my music, my family, and whatever, and I'm good. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. So I believe that you know, I'll be a successful producer, a successful businessman, and just enjoying life, traveling, vacation. Like it's not all about music all the time, or all about money all the time. You gotta live life. You know what I mean? Like there's so many rich people that's not happy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? There's so many successful people that don't even know what success means because they only have success in one department. I want success in life, bro.
In life.
And I'm happy.
My brother, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to vibe with the vision.
No worries.
Please inform the viewers where they can find you online.
Cool. Instagram, you can find me on AliP345. Snapchat, same thing. Website coming soon. Goes down in the DMs for work too.
Overnight to some, but
Yeah.
years in the making.